Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show. As always, sponsored by Deters Consulting, Parks Yoga. Check us out on all of our platforms. And as always, we got plenty to talk about in the Joe Biden world, do we not? First off, Joe Biden's treason. I mean, they are now talking, especially independent voters and even Democratic voters are expressing concern about the treason that is going on. Look how bad. You know, the whole reason for these security clearance and these checks and everything else is for being compromised. You know, it looks like to me that you've got Joe Biden and his family committing treason, committing crimes, and being completely and utterly compromised. I mean, you know, these bad countries love compromising these folks. Anyway, bottom line is it's looking really bad. But wait. How much will it take for the Republicans to start impeachment proceedings? Will they start them? And can you imagine how Trump's feeling right now? Trump's feeling like King Kong in politics right now. 10 foot tall and bulletproof. Think about it. All the stuff that they alleged against Trump that was all bogus. Now look at this. Look at that. Then CNN viewers went bonkers. Oh my, CNN finally has a successful rated show, and their viewers are all up in arms that they gave Donald Trump the platform. What's Trump say? Well, I think it was a good move. They got a lot of viewership. And to put this young girl up against Trump, oh my God, bloodbath. But I tell you right now, isn't that hysterical? The CNN viewers are mad. The CNN supporters are mad. Trump owned her. Blinken, this guy. Now there's emails that have leaked out relative to the Afghanistan withdrawal that he knew what was going to happen. That he knew it. That he knew how bad this withdrawal, the result of all was going to be. Did nothing. He orchestrated this letter in support of Hunter Biden. Now we know why Blinken got Secretary of State. He's a bag man. He's a political bag man for Joe Biden, so he gets to become Secretary of State. This guy needs to, the folks, the pathetic people that we have in each department of our government, thanks to Joe Biden. And speaking of which, Mayorkas, this guy with 1 million people lined up gushing into our country, this guy stands in front of everybody and says, our border is not open. Our border is secure. What? This is what we deal with. Think about it. Mayorkas, Homeland Security guy. Blinken, Secretary of State. Buttigieg, DOT. I mean, just, incompetent morons, to quote Stork. Meanwhile, at the Texas border, guess what the governor of Texas, Abbott, does? He sends down 15,000 National Guard folks, and guess what they do? They put up razor wire and stop people. That's how you close the border. Meanwhile, Jim Jordan announces that Brennan confesses that the 51 signee letter to Hunter Biden was a political stunt. Unbelievable. Brennan's fell on his sword in a private meeting with Jim Jordan and other congressmen. Meanwhile, E. Jean Carroll is threatening to sue Trump. Trump's already announced he's going to appeal it. Announced that she is, this is so funny. She's going to sue him again for the things that Trump said at the town hall meeting. You do that, E. Jean. What's E stand for? Erotic? Her cat apparently is nicknamed Vagina. Weird, man. You name your cat those type of things? I don't think so. Coming up next, Bulldog TV local news with yours truly. Ladies and gentlemen, American Jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to Bulldog TV local news. Deters Consulting, Parks Yoga. Check us out on all of our platforms, and let's get right to it. You know what? Our lead story happens to be a sports story. Why? Because we're sports fans. The Bengals schedule is out. They released their 2023 schedule. They're scheduled for 4 primetime games, including 2 Monday night contests. Remember back in the day when we didn't have any of those kind of games? We got all kinds of them now. The schedule opens up on September 10th with the Bengals on the road versus the Browns. Look out, Nick Batista. We're going to have to talk about this on our sports show Sunday night. Go Bengals. Go Cowboys. Long crime. An unidentified Fairfield Township woman is in critical condition after being set on fire Thursday. The woman jumped off the second story of her home, where she was found by a neighbor as she clung to life. Robbie Devon Robinson Jr. was taken into custody and charged with aggravated arson and felonious assault. Amy Workman has been arrested for stealing money from the Independence Kroger Pharmacy. Workman pocketed almost $15,000 by issuing refunds after filling prescriptions, then keeping the cash. Sad. See, a lot of you all hear those stories and you think, I just think it's sad. Because you know something was going on in her life that caused her to do that. Jacob Runyon and Chase Kaminsky were both sentenced to 10-day jail terms on Thursday. The fishermen cheated in an Ohio walleye tournament back in September by stuffing fish with lead weights. You gotta like the ingenuity. They also forfeit their fishing boat and a $2,500 fine, and they lose their fishing license for 3 years. Stuffing weights and fish. They're gonna have to. I wonder if they got CAT scans now at fishing tournaments to scan the fish to make sure there's no metal in it. The Butler County Sheriff and local news has confirmed they found a body in the Great Miami River yesterday near Columbia Bridge. Though the body's not been identified, a man reportedly jumped in the river Saturday after a crash near the area. In Kentucky State news, on election night next Tuesday, most counties will post their results to the State Board of Elections website. 119 to 120 counties will follow the process, but Laurel County has decided to only upload to their website. The county clerk says they are following their procedure to protect their voters' privacy. You can go vote now, folks. If you want to check out a sample of your county's ballot before the election next Tuesday, the state has made this possible. Eric Deters, 4th Congressional District, number 2 on the ballot. And the 5th Congressional District, the mountains in the South, I'm first on the ballot. How you like that? Recent data related to gun deaths in Ohio shows a concerning trend toward suicidal deaths in the state. The study has shown that suicidal fatalities have increased percentage-wise over homicides for multiple years. The Ohio State House passed a bill on Wednesday that would allow police departments to hire officers as young as 18 years old. The final law will require cities and departments to adopt the lowered age limit. The departments will make that decision. And the Reds beat the Mets 5-0. Maybe the Reds are going to come back and win the pennant. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great one. Coming up next, Jamie Spinley and his World News.
Hello again. The latest world headlines. Ex-Prime Minister Imran Khan has been released from custody. The Pakistan judge released Mr. Khan on protective bail. South Africa has been accused for supplying weapons to Russia after the US ambassador to South Africa has spoken out. South Africa's Prime Minister has said no evidence has been provided. The United Kingdom will be supplying a number of long-range missiles to Ukraine. The Storm Shadow has a range of over 155 miles. The missile will help fight against Russian forces. The wildfires in the province of Alberta, Canada continue to rage. Much of Canada and now parts of the US are covered by smoke. There are 70 wildfires and at least 20 are out of control. Don't forget to go out and vote today. Deters for governor. And happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there this Sunday. Until Monday, have a fantastic day. Take care.